Alright everybody, welcome back to Brigandine, Legend of Runersia. Hopefully you can hear this okay. I think you should be able to though, but alright, so let's get into this. I'm going to crank up the volume a little bit and we'll just kind of play the game. Let's have some fun with it today and we'll attack. We shall attack the Republic of Gomol here next, so I think we'll go down there, do some damage. Do some stuff down there. So let me just make sure I got one thing. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. That is really interesting. I didn't really look at that last time. I don't know if I wonder if they updated it. Maybe they didn't, but I didn't really look at that. It's total combat power 5,263 to 4,803. That is super interesting here. Alright, let's move that. I did use them all last time. I think this time we'll just bring them with us the whole way. I keep hitting square, or what I think is supposed to be square here every time I do this now. I'm like, oh yeah, square, to move down there. That's good. Nope, that's not the correct button to do. All right, I want to see what we can summon here because I kind of want to know what we can get right off the bat. So we've got giant snake, the hydras. We've got wyverns. We've got centaurs. This place. Marmello is pretty good, honestly. Marmello's a pretty good place for that. Alright. Okay, we're gonna summon... I gotta say that the variety here is... It's pretty nice so far. You know, obviously not everybody likes a golem and all that, but, you know, at least this is something that, you know, gives a little variety here. But you get wyverns here. I'm glad for that. Little goblin dudes here. So we got that going on over there. Unicorns, dragons. I kind of like the mixture that they did. They put a decent amount of mixture in here. Alright, you know what? I kind of want to also check out some other stuff too. Just because it'd be nice to kind of see what's going on here. So rock, angel. Yeah, this reminds me of Leoness, honestly. Rocks and angels are a big part, although... yeah, you can get hydras too. That's true. Djinns and fairies and stuff and elementals, they were there too. From a summoning perspective, it does kind of feel like Leoness, so in a way. Hey Pedro, how you doing, Pedro? Does that show up on this screen? I wonder. Yeah, hey, how you doing? How's it going? I might have turned off some of the stuff here. Let's see. I don't have the chat on this video here. I was doing this mostly for demo display purposes and stuff, and so, you know. Plans for today? Well, this right now. These are the plans here, Pedro. So, this and then later on, I'll probably be doing a co-op stream, co-op multiplayer with Frost. So today is Brigandine. Today is Brigandine. So today I'll be doing this for a few hours until we start up the Grand Edition multiplayer, which he's doing a cross mod. So we're doing the cross mod version, and you know, we've been having some fun with that. So that's kind of the plan there. Wait, let me stick this page up here. So, you know, doing fine. Thanks. Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear you're doing well. So I'm looking at this and I'm just getting this whole Leonia feel from this country, like summoning wise, leader wise. It just kind of feels like that. Rocks, angels, pixies, golems, one spot for dragon summons. I kind of want to look at some things here before we get into a battle, but I'm going to go south, and we'll go south. We'll fight Republic of Grimol, because last time we went after Holy Gustafa and wrecked face pretty easily. We captured the Balmont, so that was amazing. But yeah, the capital has angels and rocks. I don't think Thala has rocks on a cap. I don't think they have rocks in the capital. Maybe they do, I forgot. I know they have angels, though. But, just kind of looking at some things here. I'm just kind of getting an idea. Now, I don't remember them getting a lot of wyverns. They usually had more griffins. And I'm trying to remember if they have griffins in here. I think maybe they don't. But I'll have to look and see. Can I just check another castle? Can I... Summon info, perfect. Oh, this is great. Okay, so we got dragons over here, right next door. At Castle Warren, which was theirs. But, yeah, what's your plans today, too, here? You got wolves, you got demons there. We got lizardmen there. This is cool, I can actually see this right now. Greensglade. Well, I wonder if this is like just a basic area, because I saw this twice already, like wyverns, golems, and centaurs, or else it was dragons. No, I think it was wyverns, golems, centaurs. I mean, that's a pretty decent, you know, thing as it is, but... Okay, this looks like I guess this is the capital here. We got demons, dragon... Got a mixture of The old Brigandine didn't really do this. It didn't give you like healers and demons in the same spot. This one like is a bit more varied here. You know, because unicorns and angels wasn't like wasn't a thing. Look at this. This is where you're attacking from. Invasion positions there. Yeah, what's your plans today, Pedro? Thanks for all the help and info on some of the videos out there too. It's really nice that you posted all that. You know, that will help a lot. This is really interesting. There's like 2 ways to defend from. So you could... There's mountains all surrounding this. It's like if you get to the mountains, you could defend at the mountain peaks very well. One thing I want to see is I want to see a capital fight. Do you know what I mean? I want to see a capital fight to see what that's all about. There seems to be a lot of wyverns. I'm getting the feeling that griffins aren't in here. Or did I miss something? Got our giants here. Gigas. Which turns into a Cyclops. It's interesting, it goes from the 2 eyes into 1, you know. Which I think that's how that goes, right? That is how that goes. Let's see, summon info here. Yeah, I don't know if I can either. I don't think... No, not there. I don't think we really can. I just checked that, didn't I? Yeah, they got angels too. They've got a huge... They have a huge variation of monsters. It's not really... It doesn't feel theme related. It's just kind of all varied. You know what I mean? It's all very varied here. I don't think there's griffins. I don't think that's one of them. You got the rock, you got the Simurgh. You know, you change from a rock to either a Simurgh or a Phoenix. Oh, hey, Seven Pains, how you doing? What system is this on, anyone? I've been meaning to ask. This is on the Switch. Yes, Pedro is right. It's on the Switch. And apparently that's all they're really going to do. I think everybody thought this was going to be a PlayStation game because the original game is a PlayStation disc, but they decided to go with Nintendo, apparently. Whatever happened with their rights for PlayStation, apparently they just didn't keep up, and they didn't stick with the company apparently. I don't know why, but it's on Switch. So this is just the demo though. So this will come out on June 25th. So that's when you can actually get it. You can get all the stuff and get the pre-download and all that beforehand, but I'm gonna have to wait till June 25th. Let's look at their... Ooh. Oh, man. If you could stop... Oh, this is beautiful. If you can stop them in time, and this is Ocean, which... I don't know. I mean, they make it look like there's brackish water there, right? Because she's just on the edge. And there's that little light blue and then a dark blue just below it. So maybe you can swim through the brackish water with monsters that can't typically go in deep ocean. But that dark blue on the bottom, I can guarantee you that's deep ocean. I just don't know if that other lighter color is walkable to monsters that are not oceanic creatures. I don't know. If they're not swimmers, you might be stuck on that bridge. That could be another Sequest defense, which actually would be really cool in a sense, because Sequest was your defensive point from Grand Edition into Caerleon. If New Omechia was to attack, or if you were to get attacked from the northern position there, and you kind of needed to defend that to keep all the other castles pretty much safe. This is the capital though, and it kind of makes sense. The capital Linnaeus of Caerleon had one bridge defense from the eastern front, but that was about it. This one has pretty much, it's on its own little island in a way. So that makes it interesting. Do we get to see it on a map like that? We kind of do. It's hard to see, but you can kind of see the castle sitting on top of the map, so it's kind of hard to see that. But like just underneath the castle, you see that little island there, and I think that's where that's supposed to be, is on that little island just south of that. So typically the maps here are fairly close to being accurate according to the topography that they have set up here. I just want to see what they've got. Oop, there's a water defense there, so we're gonna have to go through water here. Let's see what else we could attack. We could go after Shinobi too. I gotta know what this is all about, because we probably will go after Shinobi too. A lot of forest. I guess some heavy mountains there. Yeah, this is gonna this battle here is gonna look a lot like Brasiliande. I can almost guarantee it. It probably, well, maybe without the mountains and the water. But it's gonna feel like Brasiliande in a way, because Brasiliande was going through thick forest, and I think it's the only one on the map that you go through a gigantic forest to get through. I mean, I guess Lothian. No, Lothian's really water. Yeah, that would probably resemble... Fupai might resemble Brasiliande in a sense here. Tian here. Battlefield. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so we got them moving over there. I'm just kind of like looking at stuff. I guess the Griffins... Wait, the Griffins are... I don't know if there's Griffins in this game. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's move over there. Continue. We shall do something here. So let's do something then. How about that? I just want to see. You know, I wonder if you see through the clouds here. If you can see through the clouds there, and there's like the bull oil area up there, or something like that. You know, it'll just appear. Like, I'm guessing there might be some kind of bull oil fight in here. I mean, it would just make it would make a lot of sense, really, if there was. But it might be hidden in the clouds somewhere. You know? So it could be over there. I don't think it's going to be over here, though. I don't know. I got this feeling if there is a bull oil fight, it might be hidden up in this northeastern region of mountains area. It might be there. I don't know. I don't know. It might be. See, they made the original game right in between Nuomechia and Caerleon, just in case you wanted to go fight them, that you didn't have to attack your ally to do so. Here, there's no alliances, so it won't really matter where they put the boss fight. I'm guessing the boss fight's right up here. I'm gonna take a guess. I think it's gonna be up in here in these clouds. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, so we're just gonna end. Oh, and I'm using a new controller now, so I'm not using the little one that I had. Whoa, they put all their troops there too. They put all their troops there too. So they are going to assemble in a similar fashion. They're going to do just like it was in the past. Okay, so we really can't attack right now. Why does it say 8,000? You only have... Yeah, I don't know. I kept thinking that was just them talking about their personal cast of people, but it maybe, I don't know, really. There has to be a bull oil fight because, you know, it just has to have one. It has to have one. You know what I mean? It really does. Okay, we don't really need to summon anybody because, you know. Okay, I remember going through this already. He's just telling us that everybody's ready to attack us. And we are too. Alright, troops. Alright, so we could go with anybody here. Literally anybody at all. A level 1 enchantress. Remove. Oh. Oh, look at that. R2 does all that. Oh, that's interesting. That'll move the knight, but not all the monsters. I think I like the other way better. Because sometimes I like to put the knights all together the way that I want them to be. And keep the monsters with me, but that's just a new system. Gotta have to get used to that, I guess. You know what I mean? So, alright, what are we gonna do here? I want to bring the Siren along because I want to see what she does. Fighter Jack. You know what? We'll bring a couple different knights than we did last time. We'll bring Jack. We'll bring Grados and you. We'll bring those. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's got to be a bull Nile fight. It just wouldn't make sense without one. Really wouldn't. Alright, we're going to take Jack. We're going to take the Siren here. I don't know if we have a bunch of... No, I think we do have a little bit of water. We do have a water crossing here. So how about we bring some aquatics with us here. Yeah, let's bring some aquatics. You know, we will probably need a healer, I think. We've got 25, 10, 35. So 35. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, let's do this. Let's bum rush them here and see what happens. Equipment. Something I'm curious about is if Rubino and Talia will ever get a class change, because the game director said they still have room for growth since they're young. Have you tried power leveling Rubino yet? No, I have not. I have not tried power leveling him. I think I got him to level... I think we got him to level... maybe level 10 at the last video. I'm trying to think. We might have gotten to level 10, but then the game ends so quickly. It's... We'd have... like, I'd have to attack and retreat. Attack and retreat. Attack and retreat. Which, that I guess that's possible, but I don't know if we could get to level 20 with just that short amount of time. We'd have to we'd have to feed him every single kill, in a way. Which that could be a fun thing. Maybe I could try that and see how high we could get Rubino. Probably try that in another stream, I think. There's still plenty of time before it, so maybe in another stream we'll go ahead and give that a try. See how high we can get him. Because I could set things up to try to feed him kills. Unfortunately, if they run, it doesn't help, and then there's only so much time on the clock. So we'd have to... yeah. I think it's possible we could try leveling him up, but right today I just wanna fight in here and see what this territory is like, you know? Lassifras? Yeehaw! How's it going? How you doing today? So, yeah, we could try that with Rubino, but today I just wanted to... Today what I want to do is I wanted to fight into this territory down here and see what this is all about. And, you know, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to try... I did use Grados before, but only one time. But I'm going to use Grados, Jew, and we're going to use Jack. So we're going to use those. I'm going to try an aquatic battle here. But yeah, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me know if you have ordered this game and all that. So I think we're pretty good there. Let's see if we can give Jack something though. Yeah, we'll try Rubino next time. We'll do something with Rubino there. Wisdom Helm? Sure. I think when I do a full playthrough, I'm not going to do stuff like this, but just to see, you know, how good this guy's going to be, I want to give him a couple pieces here. And we'll probably run with it there. I don't know if we have any items, though. Not sure if they gave us any items. I have no idea. Nope. Nope. Alright, class. Let's see about his class. I think, I don't know if he's... Well, he is that, so he could go... So the fighter type goes to... So he goes to... Can we put him up to... Can we put him up to there? I think we can. No, it's locked. That's right. It's locked. I've been looking back and forth. You know, have you settled on which nation you're going to play first? I'm going to put a poll up. I still have yet to do that. I'm going to put a poll up on the website, brigandine.engine site. So I'll put a poll up there, and I'll put a few in there. I'm going to put 4 of them that I do want to start with, and I might play with 2 countries to start. So I might do something like that. Or I might start with 1 country, I'll see. But whatever gets the highest poll ratings, that's what we'll go ahead and do here. So we'll go ahead and do that. The Paladin Dark Knight looks really cool, and I was looking with Metallic Mike on some of this stuff, and it seems interesting how the Dark Knight and a Paladin Knight might be like very good against each other, but the Paladin Knight has just overall like better defense, and the Dark Knight has 3 more attack, and the Paladin has 10 more defense, which kind of just throws the Paladin like way higher than what the Dark Knight would be. But if the Dark Knight does Dark Storm, this increases attack and defense. So this could offset the Paladin. So I'm trying to wonder what I keep wondering which one is better. I guess it just depends on how you play with them and how you use them. It's funny Dark Knights get Curse and Heal. They get both those abilities there. Shield block, HP recovery 3, and I was even talking about that too, and they nerfed the HP recovery because of all these other little buffs they do, you know, in the game. But I think, wait, what are you saying? Yeah, you'll probably need to attack with only 2 knights, Rubino and Ju, for the Hylos, so that you can retreat before they do. It's just a suggestion, by the way, whatever you're feeling. Seems good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'll come back and I'll do some more of this too, because I do want to kind of explore some things. See, now in the past, in LoF, the Samurai class was kind of a clunky class. It wasn't like one of the best, but it was good. But the fact that you needed MP to do an Aya Slash, it really didn't have any other bonuses beyond that. It was kind of an okay class, and then you put it in Grand Edition, and it becomes kind of OP in a way, because you got infinite Aya Slash, infinite magic resist, cut down arrows that are coming to you. It's like a walking tank with free ammo to attack with. It was weird how the Samurai went from kind of a mediocre knight to better than the Paladin and the Avenging class in Grand Edition. Now here, this looks like it's kind of like balanced. Looks like they really tried to balance a lot of this stuff. I'm just trying to figure out which one of these classes is the best. But I don't see any ranged attacks here. The crit damage plus 50 is pretty good, so that's not bad. And plus they got higher agility too, so I'm just trying to think of like how you could put them through different classes to maybe get Swordmaster stuff. And yeah, it doesn't look like you're getting ranged stuff here, so I'm trying to see how this is. It looks like the Samurai class here, the Swordmaster class, is not going to be as powerful as it was in Grand Edition. Which, in a way, is kind of good, because usually if I'm going to pick something in Grand Edition, just off the basis of, like, low MP and all that, I usually go for a Samurai. It's a good call, typically. I mean, you can do what you want, but I'm just looking around here, seeing what we got. Viking's going to be a lot of fun to play. I gotta say, that'll be a lot of fun to actually swing an axe around and just have fun with that. You know what I mean? Raging Hurricane. 10% inflicting fate. If we look at stats, right, we look at faint immunity. So they're immune to faint, so immune to stun, essentially. Yeah, the hit point recovery stuff has been nerfed. This used to be like 5 or 10, depending upon the class. This is 3 now, so it's nerfed, and I guess that does make sense. It really kind of does. Unless other classes get it better. Well, I don't know. Nope, still 3. Double movement, thieves are... Treasure Hunter. They've made it into lock, like from Final Fantasy VI, instead of calling it a ninja. They turned this class into essentially lock from Final Fantasy VI, Treasure Hunter. That's so cool. Flight. Dimension. Oh, they get the Dimension spell. Great. Perfect. Hey, Valkos, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, and everybody else in the chat, I got a couple new commands if you want to do them. You can hit exclamation enter, or exclamation spacebar, type something and then enter, or you can do exclamation one punch, and you can do those. Those are some new things I put in there. But yeah, how's it going, man? I'm just looking at a couple things. I'm gonna go attack Republic Guamol today, and just see what that's all about. And you know, maybe later on I'll do something else, you know. I really want to test out the champions, honestly, because the champions are my favorite. My favorite brawler class. I do like the Dark Knights and all that stuff too, but from the original, champion was my absolute favorite. Just the agility, the crit rate hits. I mean, they just stack damage. They stack damage. It's so good. But there's more jobs in this game. Oh, hey Valkos, check this out. I got a controller that fits my hand. This is pretty nice. It's got a cool buttons on the back here too. Oh, I got to program that, but yeah, massive damage to a single enemy, increased attack. I think it is. Yeah, I'm getting a few more because there's a few more games on the Switch that I want to get. I don't know if you're a big Streets of Rage fan, but Streets of Rage 4 is apparently out, and I know Paul and Mike like it just as much as I do, so I'm probably gonna get that too, which looks really good. You've seen some streams? Yeah, I saw some streams of that too. I didn't want to watch the whole thing, but you know, it looks like the very beginning of Streets of Rage 4 looks just like Streets of Rage 2, but in a more modern sense. You know how you're going to the right, you know, you're walking by all the gated stuff, and there's the neon lights and everything, and you walk down an angle, and then there's like some stuff you can break there, and then there's a car that crashes into the wall. People pop out of the sewers, and if you kill the first guy that pops out of the sewer, I think you get extra 1,000 points off that. It's almost identical to the first board of Streets of Rage 2. The first part of Streets of Rage 4 looks identical to it, just a modern sense. You like the beat 'em ups, but never played Streets. Played a ton of Double Dragon and Turtles in time. I played a lot of Turtles too, yeah. Battletoads. See, I played a lot of Streets of Rage with Paul at his house. He had the Sega. I didn't have my own Sega, but now it's on Nintendo. Now I've got it. So I've got the new game. It looks pretty cool. So I probably am going to get it. We'll probably play some of that. But, dude, they nerfed the HP recovery. Remember, it's either 5 or 10. I think 10 for Tiamats. Yeah. 5 for the Dark Knights. And 10 for the Tiamat in the water. And from the original one, they took away... Oh, wait. Wait, did they? Yeah, they did. Oh, they took that away. No, they took it away from the Tiamat in the Grand Edition. But they do have it with the Triton. Or the Poseidon. Poseidon for the Grand Edition version there. So you got Wizard, Sorcerer. I want to look at Magic. So Wizard gets Solid, Exablast. So if you hear me say Extra Blast, that's just what I grew up saying. I always call this Extra Blast. I know it's Exablast, but I got used to calling it Extra Blast because it almost looks like that, you know? So Wizards get Curse. Wizards are kind of like a Druid. This is like the Druid in a way, right? This looks like Druid more than the Wizard class. I get this feeling about that, don't you? Exorblast, Curse. I think the original one had... Well, the Druids had Curse. And then the Elementalists, or the next class up, they had Extra Blast. So you got to choose one of the two, but now Wizards are getting... I don't know, this feels like the Druid class on steroids. A little bit, because there's no Geno Thunder, which is interesting. Also how it says HP recovery B. It'll get higher if it says A or S. No way. Well, it looks like initially it is nerfed. Maybe it will get higher. I don't know what you have to do to make it higher. Cardinal. You know how interesting Loop Heal is going to be? You could literally tank a game with a couple angels. Just pop a couple Loop Heals on your frontline knight. Put the protect on them. Throw them into the front line. And they'll just tank. They'll just tank. They'll regain next turn. They'll just get it all back. And you're good to go. I don't know if you can stack it. I imagine maybe you can. Maybe you're just going to offset the timer. Maybe you'll make a new timer with a new Loop Heal stack. Because it says 4 turns. So it's 4 turns there. Wizards getting Druid treatment this time? Yeah, I kind of think that's the case. I really do. Okay, so they get Holy Word, so at least they get something. They don't get a Divine Ray, though, which is kind of sad. I was kind of hoping for that, but oh well. Okay, so we checked out all that stuff. I feel satisfied. Let's do a battle. Let's have some fun with that. Release monster. There's no more delete monster. It's release monster. Throw him back into the wild. Okay, what are we on? Organization here. Should probably do some quests, I suppose. Alright, so what is... Let's do this quest. We'll see what that's like. It's so nice you can actually quest out your main leaders and have them get experience. You know? That's very nice. That's very nice. You know how long it takes to grind a Grand Edition game to max out all your characters? You know how long it takes to do that? I know, and then they get the experience too. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. That is a serious improvement. I have to say that. It really is. That's a very, very serious improvement. I know a lot of people come by me and they're like, but you love to grind, right? Well, yeah, to a particular degree, and then, you know, after after 17 hours, I'm kind of bored. I feel like I can't do anything else. There's just a lot of games to play too now, and I want to be able to get to it. This really like helps. This really helps. If they had something like this in Battle Brothers, oh god, I would do it because I really need to like max out the characters in order to take on that one particular fight. I cannot beat goblins in snow. They can move way farther than I can, and I fatigue out, and I can't even get close to them. And my dogs don't do any damage. It's like Battle Brothers, just help out a bro. It'd be cool. All right. I'm just thinking there are some games out there I think could take a hint from this game here as to some new good things to have, you know. All right, so we'll just take them all in here. All right, let's go. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Do it to it. They really didn't take... They really didn't try to defend this here. I like that they got a guy in here named Jack. That's pretty cool. I usually name my front mission characters Jack all the time. The main leader is always Jack. Oh, looks like they've been at war with the Republic. Oh no, never mind. What am I thinking? I think they made... When he spelled... Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Pedro. Does make sense. Kate's a Barrett fairy? You think so? I think she... Yeah, I think she is, I think she is that. Wait, did I put up the movement speed faster? I think we did that. Yeah, I think that's what I remember reading. It's gonna be a while before I remember every character, like, in depth, because it's all brand new, you know? But, I wonder what Toby fully is. He's a mixture of a bazoo. I wonder what he's like a mixture of. Is he... Is he like the experimental... Nah. Just trying to see who would be the experimental person that like a Bull Noil character would have worked on here. I think I hit Excel on here, didn't I? Did I? Let's look at I think I hit a speed up button, dude. I did! R2 speed up. There we go. That's what I like. That's what I want to see. I want to move a little bit quicker. Yeah, Scamurius. She might be it. I kind of thought that, I kind of theorized that, although some of me make me wonders if she's like a Haley character. Because Haley was kind of mysterious too, but Haley was married to Leland, who was a major part of that. But I don't know. That's, I don't know. I have a tough call with that. That's probably the closest one though. Scamuria might be the closest candidate for an Iria character, potentially. That might be it though. That might very well be it, Pedro. And as always, these guys are last. Man, this is fast. This might be too fast. How do I get it where it's not super fast? Just... Oh, perfect! Oh my god, that's amazing. Well, we'll get into the water as soon as we can. We got some mermaids. We got a siren here, so we'll get to have them splash around a little bit. Hopefully, just got to kind of get through this forest, so it's a little tough because they won't get there like right away. But all right, Grados. Okay, Prairie is his preferred road, which is pretty good. Nice little dragon over here. This guy prefers mountains, so... Yeah, there's no mountains here, so he's just gonna have to just... probably go there. Yeah, everybody, welcome to Cowboy Brigandine. We're gonna be playing like a cowboy today. So, so yeah, that's what we're doing. How dare you hit my dragon? Alright. We get everything set up here. We're going to move in. We're just going to set up for some heals here. Not going to go too crazy there. They're ready to go crazy on us, but I'm not ready to do that quite back yet to them. If only I could get in this water. We might have to go out of the blue to get to the water. I'm thinking it might be easier for us to... Yeah, it looks like the forest is going to hinder us, so let's try to get around. We'll get back in the blue when we can. I could just come through this direction, maybe? I think she's close enough to getting into their water through this way, so that might work out. Alrighty then. Guy is powerful. So basic dragon attack here. We'll get that to go. I think Jack will get the kill. He might get a kill on this. Oh, I can't get all that. How much are you at? 100? What are we gonna do with this? I don't know. Let's go here. Okay, let's do a heal here on that one there. Very good. Alright, I think this might kill it. Yeah, it would kill it. Okay, if that's the case, we get 4 ranged attacks. Oh my god, you didn't do that, did you? You did. Well, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. I was wondering if they were really gonna do something like that, and they did. They did that. Right, so we get our little Hydra. Can a Hydra get a... Hope it doesn't, but we'll see. We'll see if it does. We'll see if this is gonna go and do that. I don't know. They're pretty powerful. I mean, it might. Yeah. He'll flat out kill this thing, too. I want Jack to get a kill, though. Aqua Splash. Alright, so we got to get him into the water. Let's get him over there. Have you noticed enclosing is different now? For example, you can enclose an enemy with 3 non-adjacent units, like centaurs arranged in a triangle. You can do that in GE. Oh, in a triangle sense, like this or like this? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that in GE too. That does do that as well. With just triangle sense, that does give you accuracy boost. But like if we're gonna look top down, you know, I don't know how to make this. Like if we're oh wait, no, I didn't want to end. Yeah, they just flat out lined up for that. See, I don't typically do this style here because I can't. I don't know why I can't like remember who's who sometimes. So a lot of people like this top-down look. I'm not a big fan of it myself. I like the angled look really. Cause I'm like, who are we looking at here? Now he's stunned. Okay, so he's fainted. We almost killed this thing, though. We did get a heal. So what do we got? C. Perfect, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what we needed. Alright, Jack. Get your butt over here. We need to do some damage, bro. Brave Slash. Good stuff. 362. Protect. What are we looking at here? Got a couple Cyclops fights. Got a demon there. They don't really have much. They might run away. Honestly, I mean, they could. Oh, I can't protect Jack right now. Alright, we'll, I think we'll protect her because she'll be out in the fray. They really did do an amazing lineup there. Okay, let's take off this. Let's take off this stun here. We could have left it, but I don't want to do that. Not right now. Stand by. Ah, it's almost in water. This is so cool. So very, very cool. So we got a dancer here, we got a mage over there. Alright, we're doing damage. That's what we're gonna do. Light Spank. Did they have to name it Light Spank? I don't know. I guess they did. Dragon Fury. If you're a low-level mage, you can get two-shotted in this game. Very easily. I almost two-shotted her. Just like Cortina or Elaine. We got the feint off. Ju's turn. I'm sorry, sugar. Strength +1. Light Spank is when you're just a little... Okay. I see. All right. I don't know if they're going to stay for this, though. Oh, hey, check this out. Pedro, did you notice this? See where they all are. Like, what's going on? Okay, now I know where they're at. Wait. I need to get back on and click. Let's get the demon here. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! I almost thought I was gonna pick up and a choir was gonna start singing Hallelujah there. It almost sounded like that was going to happen with the holy word. I'm serious. It almost sounded like that. Okay, Jack, let's get you another kill, bro. Bro? Can we do that? I don't know if we can. Got too much stuff in the way. Let's see, we got move. Well, we could do this. Yeah, we could do that. Prism shot, get the demon down. There you go, Jack. There you go, Jack. We got you level, bro. Boom. Level 10. Nice. Nice. Strength didn't go up all that much for him, though. It's 1, 1, and 1. It's, I don't know, maybe it's harder to get really good stats in this game. That aura is cool. It lets you know easily who the enemies are. Yeah, it does. It's very good. It's very nice. New class is now available, Swordsman. Alright, cool. We just gotta get the little imp into play here somewhere. That's very nice, though. Yeah, you just look at it and you just move around. You're like, oh, that's where they're at. That's what's there. I might be doing this a lot, so you might see me do it, because sometimes I'm looking at this and sometimes I have a hard time seeing where it, you know, what's around and all that. Alright, so what to do? Is this ocean? Oh, this is still water, I think, yeah. Perfect. Splash thrust. Very nice. Aww. Magic. Oh, that's right. That's right. You know what? Mermen or mermaids are just a little more proficient in this game, I'd have to say. I don't know if they took some of the ideas from the cross mods or some of the mods that were being made, but I have to say having some other options on there is really good. Swim on land? Yeah, why not? Why not? Swim on land all day. All day, baby, all day. Swim on land. Barely. Wait. Am I on the water still? Yeah, I'm on water. Magic? No! Ah! No! Oh, there's a delay with the controller. I wish I had it plugged in. I was backing out and I screwed up. I wanted to do the tidal wave thingy. That's what I want to do. Doesn't guarantee a hit either in this version. Okay. That's interesting. So it doesn't guarantee the hit. So we've got a couple things here. I think Grados is going to go... Grados is going to super tank this. Sure. Sure, why not? I feel like we could just frontline Grados all day. It's like there's like no repercussions here with this dude. He could just stay in a, he's like the Holy Ghidorah or something. He'll just stay in the front lines, don't even have to really don't need to even protect him. You can if you want to, but like I'm not having any problems with this guy. Rock throw. Rock throw 98%. Wow. Ooh, 81. Let's do it. Is Grados a Dinadan? OG Dinadan, you think so? See, I keep thinking Talia's the new Dinadan. Because she's like the healer, defensive class. Grados might be like, maybe like a Gwingulin. He feels like Gwingulin. Dinadan's a sarcastic guy. Grados is like straightforward, you know. But in a feeling like the old school Dinadan, where he was the white tank without all the bolt attacks, maybe, you know, maybe something like that. Let's fly over here. Let's smack some imps around. Dinadan. Class some Garrett personality. It's interesting. It's very interesting, you know. What skills do we have here? What pre-moves heavy impact? Okay, so we got... Okay, so that's... nothing to be concerned with. Hyper Fist. Okay, so they aren't a complete pushover. Because I was going to say, if I could just knock him out so fast like that, it's like super, super easy. Super easy. Divine Ray? Oh, she's got Divine Ray. This is going to mess me up. I keep thinking she's going to have a Holy Word, but she's got Divine Ray. Oh, yeah. Boom! No! I'm all out of juice. I'm all out of juice. Ooh. And the mighty voice is there too. Okay, I think we're on water. Aqua Splash. Should I do it? I set him up in the water so I could do some splash around for a bit, you know? I think we should do it. I think we should do that. Roar! Oh man, I can't level up anymore there. Oh, and you know what we gotta pay attention to here? That little ticker on the right that tells you whose turn is up next. I keep forgetting to look at that because I'm used to just trying to get a mental note in my head too. But I was gonna play it where I was gonna, you know, watch their levels and all that. But you really don't have to here. There's no point. You just look to the ticker on the right, tells you who's going when. I wonder if that changes if you have the same level. If it's like it could flip-flop and you don't know, or if it's always going to be the same. Yeah. I was looking for a Holy Word though. I was going to do a Holy Word. I didn't want to get, like, I wanted Jack to get that kill there. So I was going to prep it for that, but you know, that worked out anyways, so that's good. Two strength, magic pool. Okay. Did I have that many mermaid? I don't remember having that many. I had a siren and two mermaid. Oh, I think the other one's maybe on the other side over there. Or no, he's just showing me the same one again. I guess. There's so many new things about this game that it's like I gotta get used to a couple differences here that, you know, are vastly different than the older one, you know? Okay, so alright, let me show you here real fast, okay? So, this little symbol there... Oh, sorry, I drew way too big. This little symbol here means backspace. It means retreat. This X means I defeated the monster. And this red around the leader means that I wounded the leader there. And then some people are asking me, this is combat points. So this is how much I had as a total, I guess, a total castle strength versus their total castle strength overall. So I guess this is the castle points, or the combat points there. It could just be this army in particular. Which I think it could be this army in particular. But yeah, that's basically that right there. So, alright. We got the win. Rosario Principality is a large island just off the northwest coast The island was governed by Lord Norzael, a man who amassed a nice fortune through fishing, though it was not considered a nation. Then one day a Runite was cast ashore on one of the island's beaches. He had no recollection of anything from his life on the mainland of Runersia. In fact, he could not even remember his own name. The only clue to his origins was a brigandine of justice that he wore. Even the people of the Norzalian island were familiar with its reputation. However, the people of the island had a different word for justice. They used the word Odessa. Out of reverence for the man, they began to call him Sir Odessa, the man of justice, and they were equally impressed with his skills as a Runite. In those days, cities and people on the island had been at constant war with one another, and the southern area of Almura was a source of dispute. In this area lived Barrettes, an eccentric race of fairies who tended to keep their distances from cities of men. However, the shadowy presence of the recently formed Republic of Gumol could be seen working through the Barretts. The Brigandine of Justice spoke to Odessa and commanded that he protect justice on the island. The then Mana Stone embedded in the Brigandine gave off a light that would guide him down the path of justice. The Brigandine Knight brought the people together with the fairies of Almura, and they were finally able to free themselves from Gumol's control. Out of gratitude for his service, Lord Norzael gave control of the island to Sir Odessa, and the principality was reborn as the Norzalio Kingdom. Years later, and long after Odessa, the people's sense of justice never wavered. They worked hard, developed industry, and built a country to rival any other. However, to this very day, no one knows where the knight and king they named Sir Odessa came from. So it's kind of like an Arthurian legend. It's kind of a myth there. The sum of all leaders of monsters in a castle. Yeah, I think that's true. That's accurate. Because as soon as I stuffed everybody in that castle, the castle power just skyrocketed. And yeah, got a wisdom potion. We got a wisdom potion. Oh my god, that's good. We got a... Great. It makes like a bat or a duck sound. I wonder if they combined a bat and a duck sound to make that little goblin speak. I don't know. Okay, what do we got here? We got Rubino. Let's check him out. I want to see. Can we class anything? Is that a thing? Can we do that? Like, can we class Rubino? I guess I don't think we can, but no. Okay, so he's at Icicle Shot. Single ally human affects 3 turns. They really mix these leaders up. It's hard to... As far as magic goes, they don't seem to match up with what seems to be like... What could potentially be their counterpart. Because this guy, he has Frost, but I don't take him to be a Vinard. He doesn't see it. Rubino doesn't feel like a Vinard really at all. Leonora? Research textiles. I don't know if I read everybody's profile yet. I think I read some of them. A priest of Norzalio, also known as the battlefield composer. Most citizens are familiar with his theater music, not knowing he gets inspiration from ruthless battlefields. A morbid mix of life and death where peace is the last thing on people's minds. Though he wishes for peace and despises conflict, he's able to stop seeking out battlefields for inspiration. leaving him internally conflicted. He is notoriously difficult to deal with, and anyone getting in his way during a divine revelation will find themselves on the receiving end of a gruesome blow they won't soon forget. Alright, claws. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I want to see if we can... Let's see what we could turn him into. So he needs intelligence 60 or higher for mage. I don't know. He might be a terrible mage. He's 56 intelligence. He might be better off in a thief class. Agility 60 or higher. Well, he does have that option there. I wonder if he should be the treasure hunter. Treasure hunter. I don't know. He might be stuck with priest class. This guy is not very good. I don't think he's going to be very good at all. So all you really get is specialized classes here. Brett Star, Brett Hope. Fairy Prank. What does that do? Has a 25% chance of inflicting paralyze. So that's pretty cool. Oh, Geno Thunder. Oh, this is the mage here. So this is... She's going to be kind of like the mage class there. What is... Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button again. Alright, let's do... Vox Dome. What the heck is that? Silence on all enemy units within a 3 hex radius. Effect lasts one of the silence units will be unable to use magic. Holy cow! Holy cow! She is like... She is counter magic. She's counter magic. She's a counter Kai. Right there. She's gonna be really good, but she's level 1, so... Oh yeah, the dude, sorry. They had that initially. They said on the profile there, they said for the gender that said female, and then they read it out as a he. And I was confused initially in the video, and then now they have it set as male, so I kept thinking initially it was a female, but yeah, it's a guy. Alright, so what could we... Am I on a class up? Yeah. Oh, I had to back out. Wait a second. Let me... Oh, hold on. Let me try one more time here. Nope, there's no other road for them. They have to go down their Barrett class thing, so they're just a very specialized unit there. So she's Enchantress. What can we do with her? Alright, Dancer? What about Dancer? Strength 55. Class has 2 shields. It's a 2nd tier, so maybe there's a 3rd tier prince. Oh, maybe. Let me check that out. I think we're on... Oh, yeah. I can't back out and look at anything else. If I back out, it just pulls me out of this. It just is stuck on Prince. You know, it might be like a... You know, maybe instead of killing an empire or something, maybe it has something to do with... Because they seem to be at fight, you know, at war with... Well, I mean, they're at war with both the countries, honestly, but... Maybe if they take out the Guimol, the Republic of Guimol, or they take out Gustava, he might become king. I don't know if it has anything to do with Mana Celestia or anything to do with Shinobi Tribe. Like, because they're trying to help the Barrettes. So it might have something to do with the Republic. But then again, it could be Gustava. I don't know. But maybe after some time, he just becomes king. And he gets it. It could be a time frame thing. Because the original game, if you take out the... well, if you sit on Logres and somebody takes out the Empire, typically it has to be your ally. It has to be Kai. It has to be Caerleon. Then you proclaim yourself king. Because the Empire's dead. But you got to have Logres to do it because that was the main capital. Here, I don't know what's going to happen, but you're right. There are 2 shields there. Let's go check out another leader here. Let's go check that out. Let's see if that's the case with some other leaders or rulers. Let's go. Okay, she's 2. She's 2 shields there. So maybe she levels up 2. She is young, so she might level up as well. She might be like Rubino. Level up. She's older than Rubino, but still young. Let's go look at... well, I'm pretty sure that... what's his face? Rudo is probably... He might be maxed out. No, he's about the same age, actually. I thought he was older. I thought Rudo was in his 30s, but he's 22. He's got 2 shields, so he's at that point. And I swear I saw initially he had some magic, but he doesn't have any magic. Did they take that away from him? I thought he had magic. I swear, I thought he had, like, a magic skill there. Maybe something with Gustava? Yeah, let's check out Gustava. Let's check out Gustava, see what that's all about up there. I keep thinking Greensglade is their capital, but it's not. He's 2 as well. He's 23. Is everybody 20 to 23 in this game? I think everybody's in their 20s in this game. At least all the leaders. Rubino's younger. Talia's young. I think she's like 17, right? 17, 18? Think so too? Yeah, possibly. Let's check this out. Let's see. Okay, so she's proficiency 5. Yep, she's got 2. I thought Rudo had some spells, though. I thought I remember looking at it initially had some spells. He doesn't have any spells now. Maybe I dreamed he had some spells, but I thought he had some magic spells, but it doesn't look like he does. So Halo, heal, area heal. She's probably going to be more of a healer. Not the greatest intelligence. Strength, I still have to look at that. Agility, it's okay. Talia's going to be difficult to level up. I mean, she will have Halo, so she could Halo herself if she wants to. I think maybe Talia might be the hardest to level up. She's 2 stars as well. She has a charm spell. So she's gonna be like Gustava in a way. She's gonna have that gamble magic. She's gonna have gamble magic, so she could charm, whereas Tim might dimension, But it's just a gamble shot. It's not a guarantee. At least there's spell break, so in case you don't want to do that, you could just break spells or something. You know, save it for that. She's 25. Everybody's young. Like, all the leaders are young here. They're all young. Growth rate E. Growth A. Intelligence is 78, so her charm, it's a bit of an iffy situation. She might charm, she might not. She's level 15 too. So getting her to do a charm is going to be tough. You're probably going to need some equipment. I'm thinking you're going to need some equipment. Driss needed this too. Driss needed equipment in order to... He needed potions, he needed equipment in order to get the Meteor Doom to work. And she does have dark magic too. Instead of red and black, she's blue and black. But, like, the way she's going to play is going to be... kind of similar to Driss. I mean, the agility, intelligence, Driss didn't have that great of intelligence. It was okay. Defense was great. Strength was great. You know, he had a dark element and another element too. But she doesn't have like a fire spell or anything. She just has a charm. But yeah, they might level up and gain new spells and new things, you know. They can all class up. It's either that or none of them classes up, I guess. It would be really cool, and I totally agree with you, if they do get to class up and get something on top of this. So if she goes and gets a Fallberg with this, or oh, she's got dark defense. That she doesn't have dark attack. She's got dark defense though. That's interesting. She's got all that blue. Energizing drink. Increases own agility in exchange. Decreases agility in exchange. Increases attack power on next turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I would totally agree if they go up to the next tier. If the developers, if you want to do this, I think it'd be fantastic. Give them a third tier for all the leaders to have like another spell of some kind. Maybe unique to all of them, you know? So maybe not a Fallberg, maybe Genofrost, or maybe give them all a wave attack, you know? Some kind of, like if they have, because Charm is a gamble spell, Dimension is a gamble spell. I'm just saying, that's what I've been calling it for a long time, but I think they should have, maybe she should have like a Dark Attack or something like that. Maybe a Curse or a Meteor Doom. She should have a Meteor Doom, I would probably say, you know, just to follow suit. That would be kind of cool. If she had a Meteor Doom here. How much MP does she have? Almost just enough to do it, really. I think she should probably get a Meteor Doom. That would be really cool. Dark resist naturally. I thought it was a gear piece at first. I think it's just a natural thing. It could really be related to the Brigandine, the Ego Brigandine, though. But I can't unequip anything here, so I can't fully say. It could be related to that, because this is a defensive piece of gear. So if we look at... so what does this say here? So attack is 1 blue, defense is 1 blue, and 2 black. So if we take off... It might be the Brigandine of Ego. That could be the thing, because if you take off the Brigandine of Ego and maybe put on a Brigandine of something else, you might be able to get it. I think you're going to be collecting Brigandines from other people. I got this weird feeling that's how they're going to play the game. You're gonna attack the leader, they're going to drop their Brigandine, and you're going to get it. Unless you take over the whole country, and then you obtain it that way. Maybe that's the case. It's hard to say, but I think it might have something to do with the Brigandine there, that she gets that defense. It could be built in, but I mean, typically if we look at the Brigandine, oh, you know what? Let me just test that right now. I'll know in a sec. I'll know right now. We'll know right now what the hell that's all about. Okay, I don't know if this has to do with the demo or if we just can't unequip it, where you can only have them you can only equip a leader with one. Maybe that's not. Yes, you do get all the Brigandines. Look right up there. What does it say? Number owned 0. I think you have to get more. Unless there's something wrong with that. I don't know. I think you might be collecting Brigandines, the armor pieces themselves. And then you might have to only equip your leader with a particular Brigandine. But I think your leader has to have a Brigandine. Magic Helm. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I get this feeling, though, we'll be collecting Brigandines, though. You might be able to switch to a different Brigandine. I could be wrong, but it does show me what it loses when you take it off. Well, they might do the same thing. I mean, it might not actually be a little point, honestly. If they do the same thing... Because let's look at this like this. If this Brigandine is triple blue, and I get Morelva's Brigandine, and it's got black defense, I can swap to the other one. They do the same stats, but they have different defensive properties. So that could very well be the thing, Valkos. From my guesstimation off that. We'll see. I could be wrong, but I could be right. So you might be able to switch to another Brigandine and get a different defensive property. So if you go into like a boss fight or you go into another big fight and you're like, hey, I can use this Brigandine against this guy. I've got this defense now. You know, you can't feint the leader, obviously, with the Brigandine, but you could swap the Brigandine so you can customize how you want him to work. So I'm guessing that's the case because proficiency is a little, because like this is typical proficiency here. This would be, you know, he has nothing on him, so he's white, and he's got 2 white attack, 2 white defense. I'm guessing when you put when you don the Brigandine, because they say it in the title, they don their Brigandines. So when they don their Brigandine, they might change their defense. So he might literally just be a 1 blue defense. And you put on the Brigandine, now he's triple blue defense. So, kind of betrays the theme of the country through which to switch emotions or motives, essentially. Emotions or motives? I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe that's not the thing they're worried about. Passive skill inflicts Mana Stone Grace. This is it, right here. This is it. I'm proving it right there. There's 2 blue there, and he already has the blues, so it's adding 2 blue to him. Right there, just like that. If he didn't have... Yeah, there's no stats for that. So that's the thing. He has 1 blue attack, 1 blue defense. Don the Brigandine, he gets 2 extra blue defense. So he's triple blue defense. Right there. It shows it right here. Because there's 2 blue orbs there. There could be 3. But there's 2 there, and it's adding to his other stuff. So that's it. So apparently you could probably switch Brigandines as you beat a country. I don't know if you have to beat the leader to get it. Usually stuff drops from the leader, but considering this is such a big, powerful item, they might do it when you defeat the country. Yes, that will show double dark. So this is, yeah, that's basically what this is about. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll look into this, but I'm gonna talk about this later. This is pretty interesting. So you can get different defensive properties from this, which is great. So if you had, hold on, so you can get up to 5 defenses. You could get 5-tier defense of a single orb, potentially. If you have your orb aligned with it, you have something else with 2 or 3 orbs, and you got some other headgear, a ring, you could get full defensive proficiency against one particular element. That has to be that way, because if you're just looking at a regular knight without anything, it's just going to give them whatever they have. So it's that they don't have any equipment there. He doesn't have any equipment there, but because he's on level 12, he gets 2 white dots. She's on 1, she gets 1. This is making a ton of sense. A ton of sense. Yeah, I'll do something. I'll talk about this later. I'll make something for this. But that has to be that way, because they talk about Gustava. They don't have a Brigandine, but they're going to go and invade to grab one and all that. So it looks like Gustava's on the hunt for a Brigandine. But I don't know. Maybe he doesn't care. But you might be able to get Tim with the Brigandine, which I don't think. I think he's the one that doesn't have one, right? I think he is the one that doesn't have one. Figured it out, bro. We figured it out. Boom. Ha ha ha. Yes. I was wondering about this. See? Proficiency 1. Black. Proficiency 1. Black for attack and defense. It just says 1-1 down there. No Brigandine. No nothing. I wonder how they're going to play it. Usually if you beat a leader, you'll get their stuff. Sometimes it might be one of those random drops that you have to get. So this could be like a very interesting case. But if you just beat the country, and then because you beat the country, you get the cutscenes, and then you get the Brigandine because of that, then you could do something. But Tim, he's going to grow if you can give him one. He's going to equip so many. You think so? Well, I mean, he's going to get a Brigandine, obviously. And he's going to get his double swords. And then his helmet and his ring. His proficiency is going to be really strange. He's going to be very customizable. I'd have to say that this Kaiser here is going to be the most customizable leader, because he doesn't start with one. So whoever you go after first is basically what you're getting, but then you can kind of change it as you go. So it'll be really cool to see how this works out. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make something for YouTube to talk about this, because this is super interesting to me. I really want to do that, so check that out when I do it. That's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the thing. We check this out. This is double purple. I want to say black, but I'll just say purple because now the color is purple. So double purple. Defense, HP, passive skill inflicts the Mana Stone Grace. Obviously, we know what this does here. And so Tim could go after Morelva to get 2 more purple. So he'll be triple purple defense if he wanted to go that way. And there you go. He can so if Tim came here and attacked her, Tim could have like seriously good Curse and Meteor Doom defense. Seriously good. And Dark Knight defense. Seriously. Absolutely. This has to be the way it is. I'm almost positive. Let's check out, what does Rudo have? What you got, Rudo? I totally forgot what Brigandine this dude's got. He's got the Sanctity Brigandine, so he's got double white. So if you want holy defense, you gotta take out Rudo. Yeah. You're gonna have to do that. What is Talia about? I think she's got white defense too, right? Yeah, she's got white defense too. No, it's green. It's green. Okay. So it's really nothing super special besides the elemental orb, but the elemental orb is still very good. So if you want to be defensive against archers, this one would be great for defense. Because that's the two greens there. She's naturally a white. Hold on. Wait a second. What is Toby? Okay, so he's green. I gotta know what... This guy is super special. I gotta know a little more about him. I'm just very curious about him. Okay, and then let's look at the Rose Knight down here. Alright. Right there. Double red. Double red. He's got triple red defense. Double red offense. Why does she have double red? Oh, with her sword, right? Sword of Ang. He has a natural red offense and the Sword of Ang. Or Aang. I think it should be called Ang though. But agility, attack, and a red attack. Doesn't show like any kind of boost, but this is a very special sword. So I wonder if Tim... I mean, you might be right with Tim. Maybe because it shows 2 swords for Tim. So maybe Tim can actually get 2 swords. Maybe the Sword of Ang and something else. Maybe this game is super customizable with stuff like that. That would be freaking awesome. You get a Sword of Ang for Tim playing through Gustava and some other sword. Maybe a Rudo sword or something like that. And or if, you know... Oh, man. That's so cool. That's so cool. But maybe he could get more than a single sword with that. Defeating country makes the most sense to me. I think probably 2. I think dual sword will have their own category. It might be a dual sword, but I'm just wondering if it was like you combine the Sword of Ang with another sword, like the Turfang or something like that. Like Tim would be super customizable, like, and pretty damn strong too, to say the least. But it might just be like that particular thing. I understand, you know, I do. But that would be pretty interesting there. But yeah, that seems to be the case. So she's got nothing. Ooh, let's look at this. So he is level 21, so he is 3rd tier. So 3rd tier, he just gets 2 attack and then a black, but he is a wizard. I think wizards get all those skills anyway, so he's got black and red anyway, so that would make sense. You know, one symbol might look like twin sword. I think it is. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if there's any other knights that have like a twin sword ability, but let's double check there. Wait, Rudo just has... Rubino has 1 sword though. Yeah, just has 1 sword. Droog. Okay. Oh, well, that's just a basic sword down there. That's next to level 18, but in here... This looks like a twin sword, or he gets two swords. I don't know yet, but it's probably the twin sword. I think I'm hoping on a hope that he gets two swords to make it his twin sword, and he can customize that. That would be fantastic. If you are able to beat Republic of Gumol with Gustava and take the Sword of Ang, and you can mix up swords and get different orb structures, that would be really cool. Although that might overdo, well, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know if it'd overdo your offensive orb slot position, because you only have 5 slots to work with. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VII. You got a certain amount of slots you can stick, you know, your stuff into. Just kind of like here, in a sense too, I guess. But yep. Makes sense. Tim is pretty customizable. I mean, you might say everybody is customizable, which in a way everybody is too, but Tim starts off without a Brigandine, so whatever one you get him, you know, now you got one, and you can, I guess basically it just kind of gives you kind of a base leader to work with, to understand like how you want to level him and all that. But this is awesome. This is awesome. You know what? It probably is a dual sword he gets. I'm guessing too, because this looks very, very different, and some of the pictures show him with like a little sword, which for dual swords you wouldn't have like a hand and a half. You just have a normal size sword. It wouldn't be like the hand and a half or the bastard sword. It would be a shorter sword. Two short swords would be pretty usable, you know, for a leader. So it's probably something like that, but I'm guessing you have to quest for this weapon, because he doesn't even start with one. It's like Vinard started with Caladbolg, which is Excalibur. That's the Gaelic understanding of it. It's Excalibur. This guy doesn't even. This guy has no gear at all. Tim has no gear. For a Kaiser that's trying to run an empire with no gear, that's a pretty poor empire. That's a pretty poor empire. It's yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I mean, yeah, there's the two swords right there. There's the two swords right there. So it has to be that he's just using two swords. But what if he gets to just equip random people's swords? Wouldn't that be amazing? They like open up a slot at like left and right sword. I'm just wishing, man. I'm just wishing you could do that. They might not let you, but I'm just kind of wishing it was a possibility, because it would be cool if you could equip the Sword of Ang and then some other leader sword or something like that. But this looks like a small single-handed sword. Doesn't look like a longer one, you know. Did Lance start with any special gear? Even though we used... did he have special gear? I don't remember. No, I don't think he does. Nope. Yeah, but in this one here, iHuman, hey, welcome back, man. Everybody gets a Brigandine. All the leaders get a Brigandine except for him. So everybody gets the anti-all that and everything. Yeah, welcome back. It's been like forever. Have you just been watching football the whole time? I bet you just been watching football the whole time. That's probably what you've been doing. But yeah, man, everybody gets a Brigandine. Except for Tim. Tim is just not special enough to have a Brigandine. He's going to have to fight for one. They're going to, you know, they make him the northern country. They make him the difficult country to work with. You know, he's going to have to fight for his stuff, like hardcore. But this Mana Stone gives you immunity to poison, paralyze, silence, faint, petrify, and charm. It's amazing. Gonna bring up the Browns again? Yeah, I figured something had. Yeah, I figured we'd get talking about the Browns for some reason. But yep. I want to see the battlefield for this. It's 2 lakes on either side, or 2 rivers on either side. And you got like a town area in the middle. Oh, that's cool. Looks like they've made the capitals a little bit harder to get into. I want to look at here. Let's see what Zai is like. Nope, this one's super easy. Mana Celestia's got a very easy capital to get to. They have got a very easy capital. Let's see what Mezza's like here. It could be hard, it could be easy. I guess it depends. If you got a lot of, like, forest creatures coming from Ketchup here, might be easy to defend. Any ninjas? They go, you know, I don't think they even use the word ninja. They go to treasure hunter. That's the highest, which is like the ninja, and then they've got dancer class, which is the. Let's check out some stuff here. We'll look at a few things here. Ooh, class. Change units class. Fighter type. Barbarian type. So here's the thing. This is the treasure hunter. This is kind of like the ninja, although I think the dancers probably are a little more proficient with the ninja stuff, but agility goes up here quite a lot. But we can go up with the fighter type to a knight. Ooh, let's do a class change. Let's go up to knight. Okay, the monk class moves into the champion. You wanted to see... So dancer moves to rogue, then assassin, which would be the ninja class there. So we're looking at evil cross, normal attack, major damage, evasion up, double movement. So this is the same as the ninja class here. Double movement, where react or auto react, you know? You want him to be a swordsman samurai and call him Samurai Jack. I think, oh man, that's what they did that for. Like, you know, when you would quest Daffy, and sometimes he comes back as a duck. You know, Daffy Duck in the original. Now they got Samurai Jack in here. Holy cow. Oh man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that too. I'll probably do that too. We gotta have Samurai Jack in here. That's gonna be a thing. That's definitely gonna be a thing. Yeah, double movement there for abilities. Magic, dimension, venom, gravity, skill, bewitching step. So I'm not seeing a lot of like shurikens and stuff. There's not a serious absolute ninja class, it seems. I mean, maybe a special character might have that, but I'm not seeing it. It's basically, if you go dancer, you're moving into assassin and you're gonna do that. I think the thief does that too. Let's look at the thief again, because we could probably check that out real quick here. Thief type, treasure hunter, steal. So it's kind of along the lines, you know, just no shuriken. I'm not seeing it. One random item on the battlefield, which is pretty good. Capturing trick deals minor damage to all units in a 3-range straight line. Go pull an enemy. This one's really cool. This is a hook This is a scorpion. Get over here. And you grab him with a hook. And you pull him one space closer to you. Right there. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a hook and grab. So how the nightmares had a knockaway effect. Thieves are going to be able to pull the enemy towards you. Double movement. Okay, so they do have the same stuff, really. Charm immunity. It's going to be really... Yeah, you're absolutely right. Double movement, so they got double movement too. So Treasure Hunter and the Assassin class are basically, essentially, male and female versions of what Ninja was, without shurikens. I don't know if they'll put them in there, but I'm not seeing it. I know Ninjas, I think they had Bolt before, but they had some dark attacks too. Now they've got Charm and Dimension. So it's going to come down to how you cross-class things to get more stuff out of the game. It seems like they really want you to cross-class a lot of things in order to really like get a lot of proficiency. So I probably will be doing a lot of that. I probably will be doing a ton of that. AGI 60 or higher. So you can kind of see before you move into it to see what some requirements. Strength 60 or higher for Barbarian, which if you didn't know, check this out. Viking. So you get to stay as an axe wielder here. And this is a very powerful class. This is like, you want raw physical strength. This might be it. This might be the class. But you can go to Viking. So instead of Berserker going into Avenger, you're staying with your axe. You look a little more boss. And your strength and hit points, you can see where the graph is right there. Strength and hit points, whoosh, just explode. And you stay all red for your stuff there. Looks like your strength is going to just be paramount in this. Defense does go down again too, but mobility goes up. Preferred terrain, water? Berserkers are going to be swimmers? I guess it makes sense because, I mean, the Viking is, you know, on the Viking longboats and all that stuff. They just rush out of the water if they wanted to. Oh my gosh, yes. Carrying over Iron Aura is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazeballs, dude. It's going to be awesome. So as a knight, you can get the heal, or just do the whole knight thing and you get a heal. And you got that going for you. I'm going to have so much fun with Berserker. Although, I wonder how it's going to stack up to the other ones. This one's just going to be serious overall damage. So you need 60 strength or higher, which he definitely does. Jack's going to be a very good guy to throw through different classes. I gotta say that. Monk type. Champion, yep, 60 or higher for strength. That's all you need. That's not that bad. So Monk moves to champion, from grappler to champion. And for this one, we're looking at HP, strength, and agility. It's a little more balanced. It's a little more balanced than the Viking class is. Just from looking at this perspective here. It's a mountain character, though. Oh, that's amazing. I love using mountain terrain. Oh, I could do so much with that. Deals massive damage to a single enemy unit. It doesn't even tell me. Vacuum uppercut. This is gonna be kind of like the Dark Knight tank in a way. Champion will be sort of like how the Dark Knight is looking. It seems kind of like that critical damage up. That's what I like with my champions, is the extra crits and accuracy. Crits and accuracy with champion, you can't go wrong. I wonder how it's going to stack up to a Viking. I really wonder how a champion in this game is going to stack up to a Viking. Because they look like they're kind of about the same, right? So I wonder which one's going to beat it out. But there's also the Dark Knight too. So it's like, oh man, there's just so many goodies to figure out. Intelligence 60 or higher. For mage class, if we want to punch through the mage class. Priest, 60 or higher. I kind of know all those types though. But then the fighter class here, if you want to look at all the different things here, we got Dark Knight there. Shield block, HP recovery. This is what I'm thinking now. Dark Storm. Deals major damage to all units within a 1 hex radius and increases your attack and defense for a limited number of turns. Never misses. Never misses. Ever. Never misses. Then you got the paladin here.
What you gonna do, brother?
Well, thank you. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. He's got Divine Ray. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to look at. Do really well in the north, methinks. Probably so. You might have to really like put teams together based upon the terrain you're going into. You might have to think about that. That might be something to think about. Although that will prevent you into some degree of movement sometimes. But if you set it up just right initially, you might be able to move around. Like if you have your whole plan set and you got your knight set up to move, the only problem that would throw a monkey wrench into it is if you get a knight wounded and you got to reset and all that. But I guess if you play that way to that style, you might have some good options there. But this is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yep, she's got the Maelstrom still. So, yeah. I like how mermaids are a little more proficient. I like how all the monsters and the mermaids and the mandrakes and everything in this game has a little more proficiency to it to make it just you know, better in so many sense. I still, you know what I really do? Although I'm really sad about the scorpions not being here, I want to level up a goblin all the way and see what it turns into. Just to see what the hell that thing is. Because all I really know is the little guy. But I also want to see what this turns into. This is only level 10, so Siren might turn into... I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Talia's domain is filled with forest? Absolutely. Yeah, so it'd have to, you know, bring about some forest people in there. Monk is preferred terrain mountain over there. So I guess if you're going to go up, I guess if we look at it from a... I'd have to look at the battlefields in particular to see. This one has water. No, this one has water. This one is... I forgot what this one is. Mountainy terrain there. You can check the Goblin Tier 3, can't you? I haven't unlocked it. I haven't leveled it. Well, I haven't leveled it up. I'd have to try to level that up. I'd have to get like a haloed kill on a leader. Like a really powerful leader to do that, and a few of those to play out too. Snow! Wait a second, are we going through different... I know it says seasons there instead of... turns, but I wonder if we're going to get different actual physical seasons, like snowy, or if it's just always snowy in some spots. I don't know. It does show snow terrain. Okay, yeah, could do that. Look at Droog, dude. Look at how this is going to be. You've got mountainy defense with a couple trails coming inside of it. It's a pretty good defense. I'd say you have some mountain creatures you can hold it pretty well. Go to the class menu. All right, we'll check that out there. I think my goblins are over here, though. Yeah, that might show me. That might show me. Where's the little gobbly dude? Where's the gobbly dude? Oh, I put him over there. There's not a third tier goblin. Not in the game? Or it just can't get to it? No, you got a point. That's that. Maybe you need an item to level it up to a 4th tier, kind of like, or a 3rd tier, kind of like the lizard guard, or yeah, the lizard guard needed a it wasn't missing link, was it? I think it was. No, it wasn't missing link. It was the crown. I think you needed the crown. Yeah, no vampires. You're gonna get a lich in here though instead. So you go up to a revenant, and I believe lich is after that. So it's gonna. It might look something like Final Fantasy I's lich, possibly. And then I think at that point, then you get the meteor doom with him. But you might get Necro Well, I don't know. You might get Necro Rebirth with him, probably more so. I don't know if you're gonna get Meteor Doom with him. But being a Lich, I would imagine you might get Meteor Doom, because Lich was a magic caster. Now, maybe that won't be like that for here, but I don't know. What, you know. Let's check it out, though. You know, actually, let's just... I guess we can see. So let's see what that's all about. Flick Paralyze. No magic, no abilities. Goblin Knight. Any Thors or Lokis? I think if there is, it's going to be special equipment, item piece or special item you'll have to quest for, and then you can upgrade to that. So far, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like the Scorpion in that sense. It go, you know, because the Death Needle goes pink, and I don't know. This might be like, it does have poison slash, so it's kind of like if you're playing Battle Brothers and you're playing against the goblins, they do poison their weapons. So it's like the Scorpion, but actually I'm kind of happy that this is here, because if this dies, I'm not as sad. I have no serious attachment to goblins. Never did, and I don't think I ever will. So I could use them as fodder, more like a ghoul, and not have to worry. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Can we see okay, so there's the Necro Rebirth. There's Venom. Recover hit point S. 10% at max HP. Liches are going to recover like no one's business right off the bat. So they're going to be like... They're going to be like the Vampire Lords. Life Drain, Necro Scream. What's this? Deals moderate damage to single unit within a 2 hex radius, but it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. You think so? Stacked it with heal up? Oh my gosh. That would be insane. Yeah, it looks like an old bearded death dude. Kind of looks like Lich in a way. I was thinking they might get some magic because, you know, I remember, you know, Nuke from Lich in Final Fantasy 1. That's like, well... But, I mean, here you go. That's interesting. It's not a blonde-haired vampire lord, which some people wondered about. Which, you know, some people always told me this when I was streaming. They're like, why is the vampire lord a blonde-haired vampire? And I'm like, I don't know. it's the way that they wanted it to be. You know? Unless you're thinking of that one movie, Interview with the Vampire, where I think Tom Cruise had blonde hair. Or was it? Yeah, he had blonde hair. That's the one time I remember a vampire with blonde hair. Usually I'll have like really dark hair. Necro Scream is like the bat attack. Okay. Which looks pretty cool and are very in theme too, since they can raise undead units. You know, it makes sense for this too, because in the past, with the other game, it's still fun. You have a ghoul, you level up, become a vampire, and you move up. But technically speaking, from a cryptid lore, cryptid understanding, a ghoul is nothing like a vampire. If a vampire drinks dead blood, they die. So a vampire or vampire lord doing what a ghoul does, because a ghoul eats the dead. A ghoul is in the graveyards and they eat dead bodies, and that's how they live. So the ghouls eat the dead and the vampires don't. So it's like, lore-wise, yes, they're both dark creatures, you know, like not good creatures and all that. And a ghoul could attack a living person too, I think, but if you look up on some of the lore, you'll see that a ghoul and a vampire are two like completely different opposing things. You know, so going from you know, the ghoul to a revenant, which a revenant is kind of similar in that line, and a lich, it seems to kind of makes, you know, it seems to kind of play along the same, you know, role. It fits better than what it was beforehand. So that's my point. But yeah. Bone Smash. So this is going to be like the Bat Attack, but this Necro Scream. Yes, you're right. This is going to be like that, so he's got a free attack 2 space away. Liches are going to be quite powerful. I have to say, they probably will be. Let's see what goes up to a Gremlin. So this is taking over where the Pixies left off. So they get React, Thunder, Silent, Protect. So this is going to be a Fairy. This is the new version of Fairy here. Almost identical, really. Going up to a Cyclops here. So the Cyclops might turn into... I hope the Cyclops turns into a Thor. It'd be a little weird. It would be a little weird. We're moved from... you know, basic giants to... like the Greek we're like Greek giants here with the Cyclops. It would show you? You think so? I don't know. Maybe the demo doesn't show everything, but you might be right. I just wonder if the demo's not showing us everything. Oh, does the lizard show that? Maybe it does. Let me look at the giant snake here. There we go. Sea Serpent, Hydra, Pentabite, normal deals minor damage, straight line. When on water deals massive damage to all units of 2x radius. Ooh, we got that ability back here. Water recovery. What is this? 5. Well, it probably makes sense. It's 5. I mean, if you went 10 HP recovery with something this massive and with good hit points, that would be a little too powerful. Sea Serpent needs the Serpentine Gem to go Hydra. Yeah, it's true. That's interesting that they've got that kind of stuff. It said 15? I thought it said 5. Oh, I didn't move over. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, thank you. I thought it just picked that one right away. Okay, so the first is 15. Wow. Wow, these guys are going to be amazingly good. 15. That's way more than 10. If we're counting right, which I think we are. 15 freaking percent. Wowie, 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 wow. North Auras, oh man. Bad news. Maybe they'll include it at some point. I don't know if they could do it with the Cyclops, because that might be a little strange, changing a Cyclops into Thor. Thor was an Azir, and the Giants... And plus the fact is, that really didn't make any sense either. The Giant turning into Thor. I mean, the Giant kind of turning into Loki, I get, you know, his other parent was a Giant, but Thor wasn't. So why did Thor come... Why did he change from a giant? Thor fought giants, and Loki was always there to mess him up. According to real lore, I'm not talking about Marvel. I'm talking about real lore. You know, I don't know if they're going to do a Thor and Loki. It would be really cool. Maybe if you know what they could do? They could do this. They could just have a random summon that you find Thor or Loki in a forest somewhere, and you talk to them, and you say the right words, and you know, do the quest right, and then you get Thor or you get Loki. Just some random event like that. That would be nice, like that. Then you don't have to really tie them into anything, and they don't have any other tiers. They are themselves, and they have those skills. That would be a really cool Easter egg throwback. Developers, if you're watching this, which I hope you are, that'd be really cool if you did that. I'm just saying, and I think some people here would be happy too. Just like a quest event to go get Thor, Loki, something like that. That'd be so sweet. Let's look at the demon class and the angel class. I want to see if you need an event to get a Lucifer or a Lilith or something like that. Where was I at? Was I here? No, I wasn't there. All right, let's go there. Class up. I think we looked at the Cyclops here. Yep, looked at Cyclops. The Clops. Baumot. And there was another mod that moved the Quaddle into the Baumot class, which I found interesting, but I was like, well, I kind of think they should stay in the Dragon class, but okay. Mithril Golem. So there might not be a Talos. There might be no Talos here. Just to answer that question. Inorganic Body. Let's see. That prevents all those things. So it's like having a Brigandine, donning a Brigandine. Increases magic resistance by 20%. Decreases... Oh man, they get magic resistance too? These things are going to be impenetrable. Beforehand, you needed them to have magic penetration in order to knock these guys out. Wow. That's going to be something. Alright. That's it? Just a siren? Nothing else? Aw. I was hoping to see something more. Okay. Let's see, we got Nightmare. Oh, you could switch Pegasus or Nightmare here. So that's what we get with that. Obviously High Centaur. Which I did get a High Centaur. I did capture the other Baumot for the other team too. Lizard Guards here. Lizard Guards. Kamikun! Hey, welcome! Thank you for the chicken. Lizard Lord. Oh yeah, I saw this in some of the previews. They go white and blue. They don't have anything, then they go blue, then they go white. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting. Has a 25% chance of blocking with a shield when triggered. Damage is reduced by half. So it's like Paladin block there. So they get their lefty axe and their shield attack. Allows unit to attack again after initial. You know what's unfortunate though? We have no Poison Breath. Poison Breath from the original one is not here. It's not in Grand Edition. It's not here. It's just in the regular Legend of Forsena. So there is no Poison Breath. I'm sorry, everybody. No Poison Breath. I'm sorry. There's nothing to see here, everyone. There's no Poison Breath. You get no Poison Breath. I think that would have been a nice one to hang on to, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, how you doing? How's everybody doing here today? I'm going to wrap up in like 10-20 minutes or so, but I'm just kind of looking at some things. We're trying to figure some things out. So you need a champion medal to go up to Lizard Lord. And I guess you don't need anything more. So if you get to level 10 and you have a champion medal, you can instantly class up to Lizard Lord. I don't think there's any requirements. I think it's kind of the same way. You don't need to be level 20 for the Lizard Man class. We just looked at the Golem there. Oh, Angel. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. All right, so we go to Seraph. Archangel, then go to Seraph. Okay, so that's still the same way with how the mod was made. The same with how the mod was made, but there doesn't seem to be... There doesn't seem to be... There doesn't seem to be a Lucifer or a Lilith in here, because that's like the item you need. Oh, hey, Safety Gamer. Welcome to the stream. So there doesn't seem to be like an extra item to transform them into something more powerful. It just seems like you stop at Seraph, and that's that. Let's look at some of that. Yeah, you beat it a bunch of times. That's awesome. Yeah, I beat it. The first time I played it a few days ago, I went north to Norzalio. Or not Norzalio, the Holy Gustav Empire. I went through there, attacked a few times. We captured the Balmont. We captured the freaking Balmont, and I got to use it against the Holy Gustav Empire. I was kind of happy there. Area heal. Veil. I'm going to have to look at Veil a few times because I'll probably forget it, but this is basically a temporary immortality spell to magic, of which I think even if somebody has one, you might still want to hit them with a spell just to break that Veil. I would have to say this is like having Bullnoil's barrier, but just a magic barrier, just for magic. This is kind of like having Bullnoil's barrier right there. Heal, Holy Word, Loop Heal, Divine Ray. So he's got a lot of good stuff, honestly, and Area Heal. The angels in here might be better than the angels in all the other Brigandines. I'm just saying, I think the angels are probably better than the other, any other version of Brigandine, the Grand Edition and OLF. Loop Heal is amazing. I've been using it. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty good. You've gone nuts, yeah. It's I've been looking at castles. I've been looking at the characters and the lore and all that, trying to figure some of that out. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, what else do we want? Ooh, elementals. The djinns in the past, djinns are, from lore-wise, understanding it, djinns are spirits that are good or bad. It's a Middle Eastern understanding of that. We look at elemental, which I think it's Gaelic. I think it's a Northern Gaelic or something like that. But you can create an elemental, and it's a magical entity. But what I've heard is you have to give it a time frame. You can't just give it immortality, because it's like you create a spirit. So this is taking place where the djinn was. But we got fire, blue, green, white, black. Let's say black, but they show purple. I might end up saying purple. Can monsters get items? Yes. Yes, monsters can get items here. So if we go to equip, they might be able to get all items. An orb. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is the same... Wait, is it? It's the same look that Umamaro has for his emblem for what he can equip? Did Umamaro equip a elemental orb? Seraph's Lost Holy Word, though? Yeah, Seraph, they have all the spells. They have all those spells. They have more. They have more than they did before. Although, if they turn into like a Lucifer or Lilith from the past, then they would have more than the Seraph here. So there is that option. So there is a robe. You know what? This is going to be very specific. They're known as cores, golems, elementals, and yes, Umi can equip. Okay, so that is the case. That is the case. So there is a robe. So it looks like it's very specific based upon what this icon looks like, as far as what they can equip if they can if you find it. So these are the cores. This is a robe equipment. This is a traveler hat, I would guess to say, and a basic ring. So you could give them all that stuff. Let's look at this. See, there's a horseshoe here. Pick can also equip orbs. Oh, okay. Oh, look at Pick. So there is a horseshoe here, so it's not... I thought there might be... Oh, hey, thank you so much, John, for the subscribe. Thanks very much, John as dude. How you doing today? How you liking your new stats? But I thought the unicorns would get like a horn attachment, like you stick a metal piece of, you know, armor on the horn and make it more damaging. But they get you know, they get shoes, so they get their shoes. So thanks so much, John. Hopefully you're doing good today. Let's look at this. He's got a little staff. Oh, we do have a crimson staff right there. Right there. Boom. He's got it now. There we go. Wait a second. So centaurs and archers can both equip the same kind of equipment. They can both have... You can give them bows and arrows. They can both share that. They can share that. Instead, in Grand Edition, you could give them basically just a ring. But now... they actually get a bow and arrow. A specific bow and arrow. Yeah. I could take it from her and give it to this centaur if I wanted to. Right now. That's freaking awesome. Look at that. Alright, we'll check out... we'll check out Pick. See what he can do. And I want to know, does he have... Okay, there's one sword there. What does she have? Thanks so much, John. How you doing today? How's it going, man? Okay, Yep. Pick gets a core. So core... So this is basically Leoness's orb, her Lilith Faith. She had an orb, so I guess it's called a core. But I would particularly, like, if I had to name this, I would call it an orb, because that's kind of what it looks like. And so it looks like she gets a Leoness's orb there, or core, and she just gets a robe. Oh, we could equip her with a leather robe. Right there. There's nothing there. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here. So Umamaru has what's called a core, but you know, let's check him out again here. Yep, right there. He's got a full armor piece though. So he doesn't have light armor. He's got like strong armor. I mean, he is a machine after all. So he's going to be very special. I was talking about this. He's probably the most special unit there is. Unless Toby gets a little more special in a way, but I don't know. I keep thinking one of them's going to have a gun. I keep thinking one of the pirates here is going to have a gun. Like, I kept thinking Stella had a gun this whole time, like the whole time when they were making this game. Like, Stella's probably going to have a gun. Nope. Nope. She's got a sword. Yep. Heavy armor. What about her daddy? Daddy. Is that her daddy? I think that might be her daddy. Yeah, that's her daddy. Ginny. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. I don't know what else to check out tonight. I think I'll save another attack for later. And next time we'll go and attack Shinobi Tribe. Let's just send them all over here first, though. So go ahead and save it up here. I have a Brigandine multiplayer co-op coming up here tonight in about an hour with Frost PDP. So I will be on his channel for that. If you want to come by for that, you can. And I will be playing the cross-mod version of Grand Edition for Brigandine tonight. But we could do an attack, but yeah, it's about an hour away. I got a couple other things I got to do. I just wanted to have some fun streaming this in a day. I think if I can tomorrow, I will, but maybe Saturday. Maybe I think maybe Saturday I'll come back and we'll play the rest of this and see how far we can go, you know? And we'll have some fun with that. So I'm just going to play this sometimes just to have some fun with it and see what's what and, you know, gain some ideas, because I got to play a game for a while to get used to it. And then once I'm used to it, then I start to do pretty well. But coming from playing Legend of Forsena and Grand Edition for years and years and years, it shouldn't be too hard. Not too hard. Have you seen the challenge posted on the Twitter? Yeah, I made a whole video about it. Made a whole video about the challenge mode, so if you check that out on my YouTube channel, you can see there. Are there capture 2 castles on the first turn and capture 6 castles by turn 3? You could play it where you spread out and you try to, you know, capture a little bit here and capture a little bit there. But I'm not too worried about that for this demo. I'm just really just kind of playing for fun. And once a game comes out, then I'll focus on the game. I'm not so focused on like how to capture as many castles as I can right now, because the demo isn't, they won't come to fight me. So wondering about defense and where I should go, it's going to throw me off my rocker if I try to play it like that a lot when I come into the real game, because then they'll actually come fight me. Because when I play the real game, I'm going right to hard mode. I know everybody's like, but you got to start on easy. I played the game for years, you know. I'm sure I can handle the hard mode. So I'm going to go straight. I'm not even to start on easy. I'm going to be like, whoop, we're going to hard mode. Unless they force me to play easy. Or they force me to play normal. We're just like that. I'm going to hard. I put challenges on all my other YouTube LPs. I had people challenge me while I played on hard mode. And dear God, that was hard. And so I don't know if they took some ideas from that, but they've got their challenge mode now, and I have to try that too. So I got to beat the game normally on hard, then I'll play the challenge mode, and then I will also play it again so you can give me challenges and see if we can accomplish it. So there's going to be a lot going on for this channel, for this game. But yeah, I made a video about it. It's called Challenge Mode. It's on YouTube. And I went and I talked about it. That'll be a lot of fun, though. That might be the harder version of the game. That might be harder than hard. Because it sounds like with the way they're going to play it is after so many castles you take over, the difficulty gets ramped up. So that challenge mode might be harder than the game itself. So I don't know how, I don't know how it's going to be, but hopefully we can get through it okay. But yeah, let me save it up here. We'll come back to this, I think, probably Saturday. I want to say tomorrow, but I think tomorrow I might be busy in the afternoon, so I think probably Saturday afternoon. And then Saturday night is the Brigandine multiplayer on my channel, so if you want to come by for that, there are 5 players playing the Brigandine multiplayer here on Twitch. So yep, that's that, everybody. Thanks for being here, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great afternoon, great night. If you want to come by Frost channel, Frost hopefully will post a link in my Discord as well, and we'll see you there too. Weird glitch and Twitch, so had to restart the laptop, but yeah, I remembered I had my Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, John, I was saying thank you very much for the sub. It means a lot. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you so much for that. And I'm gonna close out here because I'm getting close to the time. I'm gonna go do the co-op with Frost. So if you wanna, it's gonna be in an hour, or it might be less than an hour. We'll see. But I think we're starting at 9 Central Time. I don't know when Frost's going to be available, but we got a co-op with the Cross mod coming up soon. So, yeah, thank you for that, Valkos. Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. If you want to come by that channel for that, you can. And if you want to come by tomorrow I'm going to be doing Secret of Mana. So tomorrow will be Secret of Mana. On Fridays, I'm going to do that for a bit. And then Saturday will be Brigandine multiplayer at night. And then we'll do this in the afternoon. So Brigandine all day on Saturday, practically. So hope to see you there. And yeah, everybody have a great night. I'll leave you with the outro. And take it easy. Thanks for being here, everyone. It was awesome.
Game over.
It is over when I say it is over.
Answer my call!
We are victorious, sire!